TroopzTV, presented by Barstool Sports. The player ratings segment for the Chelsea-Arsenal game. Arsenal 0, Chelsea 2. Let's start with Bernd Leno in Gates, Troopz.
He made a good save from Lukaku, which kept it at 2-0. That was a great save, blood, that he pushed onto the bar. First goal,
the hand onto them.
Yeah, first goal, don't really blame him. The ball's been pinged across the box. You get me? Second goal, don't really blame him as well. Reece James has binsed it. I'd probably say, Leno, I'll give a 6 today.
Let's go Cedric, right back.
4. Got caught out of position, letting the crosses come in. The amount of times Marcos Alonso was just running wild on that left-hand side. It was like both of their wing-backs had the time of their lives today, blood.
Yeah.
Marcos Alonso was looking like prime Carlos. Reece James was looking like prime Cafu, blood. I was like, what the fuck is going on, blood? You understand? I was happy yet again there was no Bellerin, but it's like he's playing everyone apart from Ainsley. Play fucking Ainsley at right back till we get a proper right back, blood. Simple as, bro. You get me? 4 for Cedric.
Rob Holding, centre back.
3. As bad as his hairline, as bad as his hair transplant, because it looks like he's had a hair transplant. And his performance was as bad as that, blood. It was patchy. It was all over the place, blood. Romelu Lukaku taking turns with these men. He was having a threesome, pause. It was disgusting, blood. Just backing up. Holding's just there, moving like a wallad. You understand? He's lucky he didn't get sent off with that Alonso challenge.
With the high boot, yeah.
You get me? Fucking idiot. What's he playing at? We're 2-0 down and you're making tackles like that in front of the linesman. And you know there's VAR. You're lucky. You're lucky, blood. 3.
Pablo Mari.
1. Joke of a player. 11 million was spent on this man. 11 million pounds. 11 sterling pounds, yeah? The Queen's money was spent on this man. Yeah? This man could possibly be one of the worst centre-backs I've seen at Arsenal Football Club. He has no composure. He has no strength. He has no backbone. He is soft. Yeah? If you was to say, give me a player that describes Arsenal Football Club right now, yeah, on today's performance, Pablo Mari. Spineless. Gutless. 1.
Tierney on left back.
Tierney, I give a 4 because even though you're coming in to cover for the midfield, you need to just stay in your position because you coming in now has caused the right-hand side of their right-hand side to be free. And that's where both goals came from. Do you understand? So you have to take your heat in that, blood. 4 for clearing Tierney.
Right, onto the midfield, Sambi.
5. It's an average performance from him. His first game at the Emirates Stadium in the Premier League. You get me? His home debut. You understand? But you get me? He fluttered to deceive today, blood. He looked a bit out of his depth. You understand? The quality of the midfield he was up against. You get me? He needed a Partey in there, not this fucking idiot Xhaka next to him. He was just, you get me, blood? He was sinking. You get me? It was very average from Lokonga. 5.
You alluded to him, Xhaka.
4. Gutless performance from him. That was the Granit Xhaka I know. That's the Granit Xhaka I've seen majority of his Arsenal career, blood. You understand? Big games, he's nowhere to be seen, blood. You're today captain. You've wormed your way back into the captaincy as well, blood. What kind of fucking shit is this, blood? How the fuck is Xhaka being captain again now, blood? Do you understand? So he's blatantly vice captain now, innit? You get me? Abba's the captain and he's vice captain. You get me? Fucking embarrassing, bruv. He was nowhere to be seen, never protected the midfield. He was always out of position. You understand? He was just getting batted up, blood, all game, fam. 4 for Xhaka, blood.
The 3 behind Martinelli. Let's go Pepe.
Pepe, I give a 5. You get me? He tried, but nothing was happening. You get me? Then, you get me? You could see he was kind of getting frustrated as the minutes went on. So Pepe will get a 5 from me today.
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe gets a 6. Man of the match for me. Nobody can get a higher score than that. He tried for the whole 90, you get me? It just weren't happening, blood. You understand? He needs help. You understand? He needs help, blood.
And you can tell even at the end of the game when he was hugging Lukaku that he was just spent. Last of the three, Bukayo Saka.
Saka, I give a 5. You get me? His first start since the Euro extravaganza. You get me? He was trying, but you could see he wasn't at his best. He's going to need a bit of time to get up to speed. It's a bit average from Bukayo today, but yeah, man, a 5 for Bukayo.
Up front, Martinelli.
Martinelli, I just have to, I have to give Martinelli a 4. Martinelli gets a 4. You get me? And not on like, because he couldn't get the ball. You get me? Nothing was going up to him. Like I thought he had, I said, I think he had 10 touches. You said, you think he had less, blood. You get me? But I'm saying, like, whoever you put up front right now, nothing's going to happen, blood. You get me? But you understand? He didn't really drop deep and try to get involved. He just kind of stayed down the middle. You understand? So Gabby gets a 4 today.
Just wasn't working. On to the guys that came off the bench. AUBAMEYANG.
AUBAMEYANG gets a 6. I think he done well when he come off the bench. You get me? The captain, he was tracking back. He was trying to make things happen going forward. There was that ball when Lokonga played it a bit too. He put a bit too much power on that ball. Abba was in, blood. Abba, I think that would have been a goal, blood. You understand? So Abba was looking very good today, blood. 6 for Abba.
Tavares.
Tavares gets a. Get me? Tavares, I'll give him a 4, blood, because when he come on, blood, you get me. The left hand side didn't look too certain, too safe, too strong. You understand? It looked under threat. You get me? There was a lot of times he was going forward. Maybe that's Arteta telling him go up that forward, but he needs to have a bit of common sense in his head and know to himself, if I go, we're fucked on the fucking break, innit? Yeah. You understand? Like, I know you're chasing the game, but you have to be smart with it as well. You get me? I don't think he was today, blood. So 4 for Tavares.
And then last of the subs, Flo Balogun.
Standard 5, he didn't really, you get me? Like I said, whoever goes up the top, blood, there's nothing happening, bro. You get me? Standard 5 for Balogun.
The manager?
1. He's lucky he's even getting a score, blood. You understand? Like, people will say again today now, oh, Ben White was got COVID and and you get me? And all this shit, bro. You understand? You need to be prepared. You understand? You've had 3 months to prepare your squad for the opening game of the season. I don't give a shit when the transfer window closes. For me, the window closes when the season starts, blood. Yeah? Anything that comes in after that is a bonus. You should have your squad ready to go by this first game of the season, blood, yeah? You knew we were the season opener, yeah? And we're unprepared, blood. You understand? You're there dilly-dallying. You get me? Overpaying. You understand? Buying people that we don't need at that time. Addressing areas, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bruv? You're not even addressing the area, blood. You understand? You made nothing happen today on the pitch. All what you said in your press conference was a fucking lie, blood. I never saw none of that, blood. You understand? Another game at halftime we're losing and you haven't got us back in the game, blood. You understand? Nothing from the bench. You're just fucking useless, bro. A wise man once said, it's time to go, mate.
And lastly, the ref.
The ref gets a 1. Simple as, blood. All
right. TroopzTV, presented by Barstool Sports. That's the player ratings for the Chelsea versus Arsenal versus Chelsea. 2-0 to Chelsea. We're out of here.